But that's even more cities. I mean, he said, like, Trump said that he was going to start deploying National Guard in all these fucking cities where crime has just gone completely crazy.
Well, yeah, isn't, there's one where a sheriff or a trooper or something like that, he's doing a conference and he goes, if somebody breaks into your house, just comply. Do not defend yourself. Do not take the law, whatever
That's
it is.
Jersey.
Yeah.
That's fucking New Jersey.
Right next door.
Yep. That is New Jersey, 100%. Yeah, that's New Jersey. They said if someone breaks into your house, you should try to run away from your house. So because if you fire on them, you're at fault, or like you're liable. Even if they broke in armed, you were liable. It would definitely not happen here. Definitely never would happen here.
Why does it look like she's orgasming?
Ah, yeah. Wait, her?
Yeah.
That's an old one.
I don't even know what Red Sonja is.
It's a movie. I think it was in the same universe as Conan the Barbarian. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure. Open GPT just in case we got to look something up.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Not much.
We had to abruptly end the last one.
Yeah, sorry.
Quicker than normal. That's all right. It happens.
Yeah.
Quicker than normal, but that's all right. What did we talk about before?
Smelling salts.
I don't think we talked about smelling salts.
I know.
This is,
Just pointing
this
things
is
out.
that's notes from 2 shows ago. Still haven't deleted those.
Today's thoughts.
We were talking about Roblox.
Oh, yeah.
We got through all that. I still have notes that I
The
had.
longer you breathe it in, the more it burns.
I still had notes
Oh,
from
God, my eye.
Beyond, but
Yeah, schlep.
I mean, beyond that, past that, other things. And then a few other things happened since then. I haven't really paid attention to the news much this last week, only because first day of school, so it's been fucking chaos.
2 days. Today's the 3rd day.
Well, I mean, the first week of school,
Yeah,
rather.
first week.
It's chaos. It's always chaos. First week of school is always complete nuts at work.
Yeah, and then there was a nice tree down. Telephone pole tree down, something like that situation today.
That wasn't anywhere I was. Actually, I heard about them.
No, right in here. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a tree.
It was a pole or something like that went down over here.
No, wait, where?
Ours. The elementary school.
I didn't see any tree or pole. Was it? I know right at the end of the road here, the low fiber optics line, that got clipped. No one reported it. I came home and Frank was sitting
Yeah, I saw that.
at the road. So I stop and I go, "What'd you do?" And the line, no joke, was about that far from the roof of my truck when I drove underneath it. So I stopped and I was talking to him. He was telling me, he's like, "This has dropped since I've sat here." Got hit about 11 o'clock this morning. Nobody reported it. And I'm like, someone said that, it might have been a tractor trailer or something, but there was a guy that Frank knows from down the street that was working a couple houses up here, and he said, no tractor went through here. It's like, and I told him, it's a Friday. I don't think they're really going to get any deliveries. Usually they come in like Tuesdays and Thursdays at the school.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have no idea. But he said whoever hit it did a number because the anchor point on the pole directly across from when you get to the light right here was up about 5-6 inches, like pulled up. So whatever he did, he hit it, ricocheted it, and then the shock of the cable pulling and then jarring back did enough to pull that up out of the ground. I go, that's a hell of a hit.
Not actually. Speaking of personal experience, commercial driving, tractor trailer, lines. I've taken down a line or two. I knocked out the entire power to an entire plaza on the corner of a very, very busy intersection on a very, very busy, important city street.
Do tell us.
Hot summer day. Well, truck drivers out there know what I'm talking about. Hot summer day. Lines are a-sagging. Funny. Actually, I got a question for you.
These aren't sagging as much as they were this morning.
I'll explain. Actually, really quick though, answer me a question. What do you think's more dangerous? A line that's covered in ice, hanging low, or the line during the summer on the hottest day?
I don't know what line.
Power line, any line.
Power line?
Any line.
Power line doesn't matter. 'Cause that travels. That's energized traveling wave. I don't care if it's rain, sleet, sun.
The answer is any line, doesn't matter. Summer's the worst. Because what happens when something gets cold? It constricts. It constricts. It pulls tight. It doesn't matter. There's ice hanging off of it. That line's probably...
Not water. Water expands.
Whatever. What I'm saying is, during the summer, things get warm. Everything kind of expands a little bit. It stretches. Lines hang lower during the summer than they do during the winter, even with ice on them.
Right. How does that make it more dangerous?
Because what you're used to at 70 degrees on a normal day, that line could be 6 inches higher versus a 97-degree day, or like the day when I took down that line, 104. That wire was hanging 8 inches lower than it should have been.
Here's the thing, though, is we had, like, it's been warm this week, but it hasn't been hot. It's been like 80.
No.
All summer, I mean, it was a hot, dry summer this summer. It was like hitting 90s. Like, and we'd get little breaks of like 82, 84.
It was a good summer.
And then it went right back up to like 95, 97.
Dude,
There's a couple times I left work. Got in my truck. It was like 102.
Dude.
But nothing happened. And they had trucks going back and forth because they were doing part of a capital project here.
So what a lot of places, like smaller towns like this, are a lot more easier to keep up on. The city where I was at when this happened,
wow,
I kid you not, the next day when I went through the same area with another delivery, I didn't take the quick route like I had done before. I took the main route, which means I had to shut down an intersection so I could swing the turn in. This way I didn't curb the fucking trailer, whatever. Get up to where I'm driving through, where cars are usually zipping by, whatever. I came down the back side of the building, and rather than take the turn to go the short way out to get out, I just went down the whole back side of the building. As I'm driving by, there's the fucking power company, the city's power company, 7 red tags. So I stopped the truck, shut it down, I go, hey, question for you. You get that all fixed up from the other day? Yeah. Heard a truck driver took that on. I'm like, yeah. It was pretty bad, I guess. He's like, oh, dude, bad ain't the word. It knocked the power out to this entire plaza, like 40 businesses. Had to shut down for the day. I'm like, yeah, well, that sucks. I go, question for you, though. What's with all the red tags? Oh, those are the lines that aren't active. We got to take them down.
Wait, inactive because they were hit?
So no.
Or inactive because they were changed at some point and they never took them down
Correct.
at all? Yeah.
They put a new wire, a new
and they just leave the other ones
fiber
up.
optic or a new telecommunication cable that could handle 20 businesses.
They do that in business. Well, I say they do that in buildings too.
Yep. They left.
I only know because I've like working on electrical there. Opened up. I mean, the first time I opened up the ceiling, it's like, oh yeah, it's just this line that runs out one of the support beams through the pole. It goes through. It's like 15-foot drop ceiling or to the drop ceiling, and then it runs across. I'm like, okay. So I go through, and we were running the line down and through. Open up the ceiling, and I look. I'm like, what the fuck? There were, like, I shit you not, like, bundles of lines. I was like, that's a lot running through here. It's like half of that's not even used. I'm like,
yep.
Yeah, because they replace it. They replace new, like you say, fiber
There's
optics,
this all
whatever,
new.
internet, whatever, and they just disconnect, run the new, and just leave it all up there. I'm like, that's a lot of copper up here they could scrap.
But it's also a lot of work that they got to
It
pay
is, and
for
that's why
somebody
they
to
just
pull out.
yeah, that's why they just leave it there.
So that's what they did, and I literally like she goes, yeah. The one that the driver hit was actually a dead wire, but it was also the anchor wire.
Oh, so they were using it?
No. So all those lines you see,
Right.
one of those lines is the tensioner line. So basically, if a telephone pole gets hit, this line goes tight.
And it's usually the middle line, isn't it?
No, not always.
No.
So this line goes tight to keep that pole from going one way or the other.
Right.
To keep it up. That's the one that I caught. And
good job.
When I did that, it fucking
I'm the best.
It snapped the head off.
Of the pole?
Yeah.
Was this with your old company? Okay,
yeah.
I was going to say, man, you're bad 1,000.
Dude, when I tell you, you ever seen a sardine can rolled back?
Uh-huh.
That was the front third quarter of my trailer.
Really?
Yep, if this is the trailer, right here, the roof was peeled back like this, both sides. It caught the angle like this, cut in because it was a super hot day,
right.
Tin roof, like a knife, like a hot knife through butter. And it wasn't until I felt the shudder that I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, what am I stopping on? Hit the gas throttle a little bit more, doesn't move. I'm like, all right, I gotta figure something out. Oh. So literally, what I ended up doing was,
what'd you do?
What I ended up doing was I drove the trailer. The roof's like this. Dude, I'm driving. I'm swerving through intersections because at one point I look back and I see the traffic light doing this. And
someone hit it.
Someone pulls up beside me. I think I know. I'm going to swerve to avoid the rest. You should probably not jump. Yeah, I know. I got a job to do. Have a nice day. Window goes up.
And you're like, hey.
So I could tell you from personal experience, you won't feel it. And sad but true, those lines, those poles.
No. I didn't.
Anchor. Hold on. The whole purpose of this story. When something gets snagged, everything flexes.
Mm-hmm.
And once that flex is started, the momentum. Those poles are that tall for a reason. They're also not meant to be snapped. They're meant to flex and bend. So when that hits, even though it's not a hard hit, there's a tremor that goes up and it causes a ripple effect. Enough weight gets behind it. I've watched a car sideswipe a pole while working, and you see the whole thing shake, and you watch an anchor ping, all 3 feet of bar into the ground, come right out.
That just goes along with what I was saying, but I just thought of, as you were saying that, what's also a possibility is,
I think I'll have mine now.
It's been so dry and windy on some days that dirt that's in
dried as
might
fuck.
have crusted and just kind of worked its way. Then we got that rain, and any kind of rain with this is just going to go down in any hole and just sit there maybe.
Yep.
I mean, this is going to be a chain of events, and maybe it didn't happen, but maybe it's a possibility it did. It just opened itself up, softened itself with the rain we got, and just pulled itself up. So either way, it really didn't have any effect on that, because it wouldn't have drooped the lines as much as they were, just that few amount of inches, because the light was way down. He had to hire his dad to come and... Oh, that went up my nose. He had to hire his dad to come up and actually fix a light so people could actually go through it. And then, like I said, the fiber optics line was, without exaggeration, probably about 7 feet off the ground, 7.5 feet off the ground.
Jesus.
And then trying to get National Grid out here, and they came out and they're like, well, that's not us. And then
it never is.
And Spectrum came out and be like, I can't do anything because I can't contract and code. I can't touch their shit, and their shit is in the way. So then they came back out later, and I had to get a hold of him. It's like, hey, they're here. Did they tell you? No. So there was 2 trucks here, a cherry pick, or the service truck with a cherry picker, and then a line truck.
Yeah.
So it was a whole thing. So that was my afternoon.
Yeah, Nat Grid, can't touch it. It's not theirs. Verizon comes out. Oh, that's not ours. That's Nat Grid's. How do you know? Well, it's got the Nat Grid sticker on it. Oh, okay, getting Nat Grid out. Oh, maybe that is our line. We got to find out which ones are ours. Then we'll come back up. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. And they're doing a price hike, too, so there's that. Way to go, Kathy.
Fucking.
Now, admittently, I haven't looked.
Because she chokes down that hog.
I didn't look that far into it just because when I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? And I pretty much ended there. But I don't know how you sign something to where you allow a company to hike their prices within your state when there's pretty much a monopoly. Like everything outside, excluding a legit monopoly inside, because getting an external power company here is like, okay, forget it. But like, how do you just go like, yeah, you can increase your prices? Like, yes. And then they install the smart meters, which we probably talked about it before. They're just going to be like, yeah, they're just going to register when you have things plugged in. It's still drawing power. Now they can pick that up. So now you'll get charged for that. And if you, which I thought about this, you can opt out, but then they charge you after that. I think it's like $16 or $18 a month. After you opt out of getting a smart meter. So that's probably, and this is a conversation I was having with Chief, is like, that's probably what they figure they're going to get on top of you with the new meters. Which, I mean, I told him, I go, that would be interesting to do just for shits and giggles. Be like, I want the old meter back. Well, first I'll keep the new meter, see what it does to the bill, then say I want the old meter back, and see if it corresponds with like.
Well, that's like the water bill situation.
That's in here.
Some people are talking about.
I read it, I interpreted it, and I actually had a conversation about that too, and I interpreted it right. I'm like, unfortunately, I was like, fuck. All right, well, I figured that's what it was, but why? What have you heard?
Well, I've heard some. First and foremost, let me go on record to say my bill didn't change.
No.
At all.
Ours did.
How much?
About $60.
I've heard people saying it's not that
Some
bad.
people has gone up a lot.
Yeah, like the one person who complained because they went from like $600 to like 2,000 or some shit. They also went from using 18,000 gallons to like 30,000 fucking gallons.
Yeah,
what do you
know.
expect your fucking bill to do if you double your water usage?
That I don't know. I've heard something like that, but that I don't know. It might not actually take effect with us immediately either. That's yet to be seen.
So what do you got? What do you got on that?
Well, first I'll have the link to it, the news article. I'll just kind of read this. This is local, so anyone that's not like around here, you'll be like,
well, you can say it's local. Hold on, you can say it's local, but how many places around in this country you think are going through very similar?
I mean, the stuff we cover, this is relevant because of the stuff we cover on a national scale and everything. This kind of goes along. This shows you that the reason why things are so fucked up on the big, like on a macro level, is because it's fucked up on the micro level as well. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So. It says, Canajoharie residents face unprecedented tax increase. See, the residents in Canajo are facing, I'm going to call it Canajo because that's what we call it here. It's short and fuck you. Are facing an unprecedented tax levy increase.
We're not talking about our wieners.
And water sewage rate hike this year caused by misfilings in tax documents from years prior. All right. All right, quote. I'm not going to read the people's names that went in here because, whatever. But it's a beautiful town. It has so much history. It's peaceful. It's quiet. I love it here. My kids are on the honor roll. Has nothing to do with anything. It's like, wow, well. And I don't want to take my kids and uproot and move them away from here.
Really quick. I watched the board meeting.
I watched part of it.
And you want to talk about a long, drawn-out fucking bullshit story for no fucking reason? Yeah. I'll tell you after. Go ahead.
All right. However, dozens of Canajo residents, like this person and a couple other people, blah, blah, are now worried about their options following a large hike in taxes and water sewage bills.
Move.
I don't want to have to sell. Well, we'll get into that too. I don't want to have to sell. I don't want to have to go back to renting a house or living in an apartment. I'm not going to be able to stay here with the increases, but how am I going to be able to sell my home when this is what the buyer could be facing? Residents are facing a 33.6% tax levy increase and a 43% overall increase in water and sewage rate. Lemp told News 10's Vanessa Blassie that her water and sewage bill more than doubled. Her previous bill was $303. Now her current bill is $788. Another person's bill also doubled, increasing nearly $500 to nearly $900. I got my water bill and almost fell over backwards, and all the neighbors were on the street complaining about the bills. They were like, how's this happening? Village of Canajoharie Deputy Mayor Pete Linden explained that the increases weren't supposed to happen the way they did. He explained that for at least the last decade, the village had been making their water and sewage budget based on an estimate, flat number of 46 million gallons that they believe residents were using each year. This means that instead of calculating the number of gallons that residents were actually using, they largely overestimated. And actually looking at the numbers that they've sold, the average over the last 3 years has been 35.1 million per year. So the increase is due to we have to offset the 11 million gallon difference per year. This finally caught up with the village this past spring, and they began running out of money, Linden said. That they had to take $320,000 tax anticipation note in order to make payroll in May and cover the remaining expenses for the last fiscal year. Plus, residents will also see a separate 33.6% tax levy increase this fiscal year. Someone said that this increase is only supposed to be about 18%, but upon reviewing last year's documents on June 2nd, the village found the last year's tax rate was misfiled. The rate was supposed to be 17.4 per thousand. It's in the minutes. It's in the minutes. What was filed with the county after we adopted that 15.12 was 15.12. We don't have an explanation as to why, but staff adjustments have been made. It's probably part of the reason why we almost ran out of money, because it's about $200,000 difference in our tax revenue. Therefore, the change from a rate of 15.12 to 20.21 ended up being a 45.3% tax levy increase. This is what they will have to work with for the next year. Although they're working on reassessing the minimum bill, the village has also been in contact with the state comptroller's office to navigate how to move forward.
Hold on. I'm confused.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is this village was projecting its water usage at 46 million.
Right.
So it was paying for 46 million gallons, right? But it was only using 35 million.
On average, yeah.
So the village is using less, which means they should pay less, but the village residents are paying more.
Prorated. So we paid for 46 and only used 35, right?
Okay.
So the money for the other 11 million gallons was already gone. We weren't actually using it.
Okay.
Over the last 10 years, you take 25% more than what we were using over year after year after year after year. And now that money's gone. Not accounted for. You didn't get anything for it. There was no usage. It was just money out the window. It's like if you went to a store and you were like, I got these 4 cans of tuna fish. I'm going to pay you for 5. And you just do it over and over and over and over again, right? Like that's negatively affecting your account.
You're correct.
Right.
But if there's a paper trail, which sure there is, you mean to tell me this water company or state or whatever, hey, you overpaid us. Here's your money back. That money, what I'm hearing is, it's like when you go in and prepay for gas. You put 40 down. You only use 35. What happens? Does the gas station keep that extra $5? No. They give it back.
The gas station does, yeah.
The state doesn't have to? Or the water company or whatever?
Maybe the water company. I don't know. Let's look it up, shall we?
Because now I'm fucking curious. Because if that's the case, why are the taxes going up? The bills should go down if it's been readjusted. And yes, that's money this village had to put out. Mm-hmm. but it's money the village should get back because they didn't use it.
Probably just put utilities, but whatever. Let's find out. Depends on the provider. Well, there's your short answer.
The public utility, private company, or cooperative, and the laws, regulations in that state or country. In most cases, municipal public utilities, if a village or any customer is overbilled for water service, the utility is generally required to issue a refund or credit. Sometimes, instead of cutting a check, they apply a credit to future bills. Private water companies, they are usually regulated by state public utility commissions, PUC, or similar agency. Overcharges must be corrected, and refunds credits are typically required by law or regulation. Water cooperatives, associations. Rules can vary depending on the bylaws, but most still must refund or credit overpayers. Legal requirements. Many states require regulated utilities to reimburse overpayments once discovered, either by customers, dispute, meter check, or internal audit. Some jurisdictions may set a time limit, e.g. refunds for errors going back 12 to 24 months only. If this is about a specific case, I can check, whatever.
Well, that right there answers your question. 12 to 24 months. All right.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Legal requirements 12 to 24 months. Now we're going back 10 years.
Hold on.
Ish.
12 to 24 months. So right. 1 to 2 years. This has been going on for 10 years.
Right.
Does this village get money back? Does this village get money every year to do what it needs? Yes or no?
From the state. Partially. Not all of it.
Okay. So, everything has been running in this well-oiled machine of a village as it has been. Money's getting low. Where's this money coming from? Private, corporate, state, regardless. There's still money coming in. Why is taxes and bills going up if now that it's been adjusted, the bills should be going down because now this village in question doesn't require all of that money to be ran.
Taxes are going up, right? Especially now, too. I mean, just overall taxes have been going up and going up and going up. But now we have this huge tax increase. The problem is especially now, because everything is going on, people are selling and leaving and putting the houses up for
I'll
the market.
fucking bounce if that's the way this village is going to work.
Who's going to buy?
I'll fucking sell it dirt cheap. I don't give a fuck.
But that's what a problem that's running into now, which is also part of this discussion. I'll get back to the initial issue here, but people put their house up for sale. If anyone is going to sell, like normally you do what? You research. If you're looking to buy, rather.
Yeah.
You do your research. What's the taxes there? Well, the school taxes there. What's like the average like hike year to year or whatever, bi-yearly, however they do it, in your taxes, your property tax, everything going on, like municipalities. What's the average price and how does it go up? Now, if someone looks into this village and sees, wow, it just went up 43%. Now, before we were talking about a merger and be like, wow, OESJ, they got boned because their taxes skyrocketed up. He's like, oh, we're going to spread this out through X amount of, 20 years? It said whatever they're going to do when they merged the schools and got this grant from the state, and then they blew it all, and then their taxes went way up. Easy explanation there. And when you bring up, it's like, well, where's this money going? Good question. Because there's nothing really definitive of like, oh, where's it going? And that alone is like, well, that's kind of fishy. Because we should be, like you say, okay, if a company should be looking for, hey, you overpaid, here's your thing, whatever, your tax credit, check, whatever you're going to give. But this is where my conversation with him went. I'm like, what I got, I asked him, I was like, you're inside here. You can let me know. what I got from this whole thing, like reading that article, I was like, basically people weren't doing their job. Hey, I have to look at what I got to write. How much are we going to use? Here's the bill. And they're prorating it. This is what I think we're going to use. And no one looked at any fucking numbers for 10 years. So they just kept dishing money out, dishing money out, dishing money out. And no one bothered checking. That was my biggest issue. I was like, wouldn't somebody maybe look at some numbers even every other year, maybe? Just once? Maybe after 5 years be like, oh shit, we're overpaying. We're not actually
or
using
at least
that much.
once a fucking year, because if that is correct, 12 to 24
Once a year would be ideal.
there should be an audit once every fucking year to make sure nothing's going out the way.
External audit.
Yeah, but nobody wants to do that, because then someone gets to come in and see the date. And I'll fucking say it. Someone gets to come in and peel back the curtain and see the fucking wizard jerking off to some fucking kiddie porn bullshit.
Grandma, no. But yeah. So I said
foul language.
This is
in the presence of a lady. No, daddy, no.
This is what I said. It's like, this is what I'm getting from this. It's like, oh, we're just kind of fucking making shit up as we go along. No one's checking numbers, and oh shit. And he confirmed too. He's like, yeah, they had to borrow money to make payroll at the end of the year. I'm like, doesn't like anybody fucking. But just going back what I opened with, I'm like, this shows like on a macro level, the things we talk about, it's happening. The reason why it's happening up here is because it's fucking happening everywhere. Yeah. Like, it's just all across the board happening everywhere. And then people, like I said, people are going to try and sell their place like, well, I'm going to fucking bounce. There's like, what, 100 houses right now up for sale within Canajoharie all around?
Hold on.
Something like that?
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Not all on Realtor. This is just...
No. I'm just going to do a basic Zillow search.
Okay.
I'm going to put a price range. I'm going to put a price range pretty crazy.
There's oh shit, there's another website for home listings, and it's more extensive than Zillow or Realtor or any of those, but
according to this,
I can't even remember the name of it.
There is,
I think when I checked Realtor.com, there was probably
157 results.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure a good 3/4, if not more, of this app's fat results are shared with others. So, in actuality, 157. So let me go to the R. Realtor. Let's check Realtor.
But if anyone's going to buy a house here, they're going to do their homework. And if they do their homework, they're going to find, oh, shit, like I was saying before, their taxes are going up and all these things are fucking going. Their water situation is apparently fucking off the wall. And they're not going to buy here. Anyone with any common sense. And then you add on to that, just the housing market itself is due to fucking collapse. Like, the prices for things are out fucking rageous. I mean, was it just last year? Everyone was talking about how their appraisal rate and everything skyrocketed. I mean, we bought the house, and then what, a year, whatever it was later, they reappraised it for $40,000 more than what I got it for. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to it yet. It didn't even work outside yet.
My house could be worth $250,000. You know how I get out from under it with the taxes being the way they are? I'll sell it for $125,000. Half of its assessed value. Well, why are you selling so cheap? Because I got to get out of here. I got to get out of Dodge. Bye.
As long as it covers your costs that you bought it for. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing random numbers.
Yeah. As I say, as long as you can get out from under it so you don't owe anything, you're like, I'm out. Like, I'd get it. But, like, I said, they're trying to, it's like they're trying to price everyone out of here. It's like, what are they out of there? But then, like I said, how the fuck are you going to get out if no one's going to buy it? Because even if you sell it cheap, if someone does their homework and be like, fuck no.
Burn it.
Like, like, who the hell's going to move here? No one's going to move here. Like, you're out of your mind. So, I don't, you bring up the local
I don't know, man.
water issue. And
that's just crazy. It's makes no sense that if the village needs fucking money, so here's what you do. Get a piece of paper and a pencil. 'Cause I see a pencil right by your sunglasses. Just give me a piece of paper and a pencil.
There's a crumpled up one. A goose. Throw it out of my mind.
All right, so if this is where the bill was before the increase, right?
Sure. It's an X for all of you that are just listening and can't see it, which is everybody except me.
This is what it was.
Right.
This is what happened. So now this is what it is. This is what we were paying for 46 million gallons.
Sure.
This is what we should have been paying for 35.
Okay.
Rather than piss off a fucking bunch of people and move them the fuck out because we had to borrow money to make payroll, rather than do a fucking price increase for gallons we're not using, which we should be here,
Right.
but we were here, now we're here, leave it here. Still overpaying. Because this is what the 35 million price should have been. This is what the 46 million price is. We're out of fucking money, so now we're paying this price.
Yeah.
Leave it fucking here.
But even if it's there, they still had to borrow money with the fucking where it was.
But guess what? Now the village is paying this price.
No, the village was paying. But now we have to pay the village because they fucked up.
Okay.
Story of my life.
So this is the break-even point.
Right. Well, how?
Hear me out. This is the even point. This is what we were paying before they realized. This is what we're paying after they realized. This is what we were paying for. Now we're using less. Charge this much because with this, you were paying over. Now we got to make up the difference. This, we should be paying this. We should be under this, which is this. Keep it at this. All this extra fucking money goes back to the village that it had to borrow. Now it doesn't have to borrow money.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know.
Excuse me.
Really got to go down and sit in one of the board meetings.
They wouldn't like me there.
Doesn't matter. You're a resident. Doesn't matter whether they fucking like you or not.
No, what I'm
Like, you
saying
can go in and be like, "You're fucking retarded. Let's talk."
that's what you're retarded. Here's the issue.
Yeah.
This is what you want. This is what it should be. This is what you want it to be. No, this is what it is. This is what it was. This is what it needs to be because of your fuck up. This is what it should be. So if this is what it should be, keep it at this. All this extra covers your fucking stupidity. And once we've got enough capital built up to cover your fucking stupidity, go to this to make the people fucking happy.
Yeah, but they won't do that.
No, because that fucking money, all that shit is going. How much you want to fucking bet? All that extra shit's going into fucking pockets.
I can't say no. Yeah,
And then,
because
you know what it is?
They keep cutting back on, and this is another thing that brought up. And Chief has told us like they want us to make cuts. I'm like, okay, and he goes, cut what? I go, garbage. Pick up garbage every other week. You know, he goes, we're already down 4 people. We used to have 13. And I told him, I go, well, that makes me feel better. The same problem that we have. They used to have 7 guys on our crew, and they're down to 4. And in both situations, they both expect everything to be done like they used to be. I'm like, does math skills just fucking? And as soon as you get into this like managerial position, you're like, oh, I'm suddenly fucking dumb.
And because of that stupidity, that's what ends up happening.
Yeah. What is that?
People get fucked in the ass.
Oh, those are some big old booty cheeks. But now,
Don't let little ones see that one.
to go further on. Here's something that kind of in the same order that I put this on, I learned them. So this whole debacle with the water and taxes, everything locally here, kind of transpired, and then I think it was like that day or the next day, I get this. I'm like, well, it all makes fucking sense now. At least, so BlackRock. right? Okay. BlackRock, recent activities suggest a growing interest in acquiring utility companies now.
Can I get one more of those? I need something to fucking... I'll be right back.
Pause. After these messages, we'll be right back. Whatever.
Go from drinking healthy shit at your house to unhealthy.
Ah, yes. So, yeah, specifically...
And this is without... This is without sugar, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to turn this fucking podcast up a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, that's a Pepsi. Where's the Mountain Dew?
You don't have it.
That's true. So, specifically, BlackRock subsidiary Global Infrastructure Partners (GIP) is attempting to purchase Alate, a parent company of Minnesota Power, for $6.2 billion. This proposed acquisition has generated mixed reactions, with opposition from consumer groups and environmental watchdogs raising concerns about the potential rate hikes and the prioritization of profit over reliable service. However, proponents of the deal argue it could provide the capital necessary for Minnesota's power transition to clean energy sources. This deal requires the approval of the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission and has been subject to scrutiny by state regulators and an administrative law judge. This, to me, just on the first paragraph, this coincides with the idea of larger companies controlling everything, obviously. But remember the whole idea with like electric, everything going E out in California, and the way they were doing it is, well, if you're using too much energy, we'll shut your power off. And they were allotting times to use your air conditioning. It couldn't go over 80 degrees or some shit like this, which at that fucking point, why even bother having air conditioning? And basically being able to completely control everything that you do. Mind you, we got smart meters now for, everything, all our whatever houses.
Smart meter this.
But now when BlackRock gets involved, I'm like, fuck, here we go. I mean, they were buying up properties, housing, and not to sell them, to rent them. Income. And now they're evidently...
Someone needs to fucking Diddy BlackRock on Epstein.
Good luck. Good luck. Because that's something that's bigger than fucking government. Like, that's above them. I don't know how you're going to do that one. Beyond the Minnesota Power deal, BlackRock has also acquired GIP itself for $12.5 billion. So they fucking...
GIP.
Global Infrastructure Partners. It was a subsidiary. So basically they were giving them money to operate, right? Well, then they just bought them. A move that the Federal Energy Regulation Commission approved despite concerns at the firm's increasing influence in the utility sector. This board acquisition of the infrastructure manager further suggests a strategic push by BlackRock into the utility sector. We're going to fucking own everything you do. Your home, your fucking utilities, your electric. When you take a shit, you got to put a quarter in the fucking toilet before your shit goes down it. Fuck you. And if you want a mint, that's 5 cents extra.
BlackRock. Oh my god. The minute you said BlackRock, I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
It is important to note that BlackRock isn't alone in this trend, so it gets better. Other private equity firms, such as Blackstone, are also pursuing acquisitions of utility companies, driven partly by the increasing energy demands of data centers and potential and lucrative investments in a sector traditionally seen as stable and profitable. But if we have seen anything through the whole local debacle, these are not fucking profitable. Well, I mean, it's profitable if you have fucking idiots running your town and they're sending money. It's like, just take my money.
So,
take it all.
BlackRock and Blackstone. I'm just going to come up with Black Nugget. It seems anything with the word black in front of it seems to be successful.
Black rock, black stone,
Black shingle.
black pebble,
Black slab.
black grain.
Black cock. Black rock. Sorry, that was already black rock. My bad.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. There's 10 more words for stones.
Oh yeah.
Rock, boulder,
Black
boondi.
boulder, black booty.
Black boulder. No, boondi.
Oh, boondi. Whatever.
Boondie.
Black boondi.
Black concretion. That sounds kind of
Sounds like you're making fun of someone.
ejaculate based.
Black
Black
That's
cobblestone.
black secretion.
Black secretion. There you go. Black grain, black nugget, black shingle, black stepping stone, black slab, black rubble. There's your rubble.
Black rubble.
Black pellet. Black gibber.
That's mine. I'm taking that business.
Black
Black
talus. Black rock debris. Black pebble.
Black dust.
Gravel, cobble, scree, crag, grit, sarsen, block,
Black
mass.
grit?
Black mass. I want mine to be called black mass.
Black mass.
Black ghoulie. That sounds fucking I'm coming up. I'm starting the business. It's going to be black ghoulie.
Black coolie.
Let's see what a ghoulie is.
No one's gonna take you seriously.
Briny or boondi, a stone of any size, is a ghoulie. A ghoulie is a stone of any size.
Oh wow, like a kidney. Black kidney. I hate to take drinks. Yeah, because that makes sense. Whatever.
Black long. See, I made the joke about black cock already. I can't do it again.
Yeah, no.
Black anus.
Continue. Oh, jeez. Let's take a segue here.
Black chink.
I mean, I
The
could.
chink in your armor, not the Asian one. Sorry.
You heard it here first.
What do we want? Slavery. What do we want?
Slavery. Speaking of
Segue. Go ahead, please.
Raja Jackson, did you hear about this?
Who the fuck's Raja Jackson?
Rampage Jackson's son.
Mm.
You hear about this?
No, I didn't know he had a son. That he
Wow, let's educate you.
actually went back with milk for. Please don't kill me, Rampage. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. It's a bad joke. I do apologize.
So, UFC legend.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Go ahead, Seabass.
You can eat that.
UFC legend Rampage Jackson
Okay.
cut off contact with his son.
Is it really a bad that I made the milk joke then, dude? I'm sorry.
Hold on. Says he should spend a little time in jail for attacking the pro wrestler. We haven't heard anything about this.
Is that... I heard about a black YouTuber or influencer or something, like literally during something to do with a wrestling event, where he said something like, I'm just going to straight up fucking hit him for real. Like, no joke. He was talking shit about it, and then I guess he got in the ring and actually straight up, like, hit him with a chair or, like, really started throwing fists at him or something.
Correct.
That's it?
The influencer was Raja Jackson, his son, who is training to be an MMA fighter, right? So, the story behind all of this is the wrestler's name is Psycho Stu. Evidently, his story is he was a vet who started pro wrestling to deal with his PTSD or whatever, So what happened is Raja, who is a streamer, I guess, was there.
It's called Raja.
Whatever. He was there backstage, and I guess what had happened is this Psycho Stu wrestler thought he was a worker. Wrestling term for just another, whether a referee or
Roadie.
manager or no, not a roadie, but like someone who's on screen, who goes out to the ring. So it could be a ref, a manager, a timekeeper, an announcer, a wrestler, who. It's a worker. So he thought he was a worker. Raja was a worker. So what had happened was he went out there and they had or they were backstage. They had kind of like a promo altercation. Well, Stu took a can of soda or beer, whatever it was, and smashed it in his head, thinking it was a work. Well, Raja took exception to it. So they were like nose to nose, and there was a whole thing about it, and Raja was pissed. I get it. I think everyone would get that. It's like, I'm not a fucking worker. Like, the hell is this about?
Yeah.
So what had happened after was, and this is all films. This is all documented. What happened is Raja later went up to him, and Stu was like, dude, I thought you were a worker. He apologized, and it's a sincere apology. It's like, I'm sorry about that, dude. I thought you were a worker. And Raja was like, that's okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it looked like they buried a hatchet. Like, there, done. Well, and this is where it just goes. So what had happened after that was, I guess there was an angle set up where the booker of the I don't know if it's Rikishi Fatu. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the one that actually owns this organization. Pros Knox Experience is what it's called. I don't know if he had something to do with the angle or whoever was running the show there had the angle, but there was an angle set up where Raja was going to do a run-in and Psycho Stu's match and interfere in it and attack Psycho Stu. Well, what had happened is Raja was streaming as he was sitting front row ringside while this, the event was going on. And so all these people on the stream was basically dogging him and be like, you fucking get punked out. This guy hit you with a can. You're being a bitch, blah, blah, blah. Well, and note this, Rampage was on his stream and saying the same thing. Fucking guy in tight or underwear just kicked your ass and you're not going to do anything about it. So he's not fucking innocent in this. Well, through all this, Raja started going I'm going to hit him for real. You'll see. I'm going to hit him for real. Blah, blah, blah. He's running his mouth and getting pissed
Premeditated.
off.
Now.
Yep. So he's running his mouth and getting pissed off. So the time comes for him to run in and do his spot. He goes in, picks up Stu, and it wasn't even a double leg. It was more of an Alabama slam. But picks him up, turns him over, hits him. And it was a hard hit. Happens in wrestling. Whatever. Well, Stu obviously isn't expecting what's coming next. Raja gets on him and starts full guard, left, right. 22 unanswered shots. I thought he fucking killed him. It was brutal watching that. It's holy shit, what the fuck? And it's on a side note, what's fucking wild to me is that the referee and the other fucking wrestler in the match didn't do shit about it. Hello, fucking get in there. What are we doing? Well, after the fact, all that happens. Finally, a guy that was on the outside of the ring, another wrestler.
Yeah, a wrestler runs in and pulls him off.
He runs in, pulls him off.
Hold on.
So, let me finish the whole story before he So what had happened was, all right. So he gets pulled off, and Raja goes outside the ring. Him and his buddy, whatever, they fucking leave. They tell him the guy's you need to go. So they leave, and mind you, Raja's still streaming. And he's talking, his buddy's filming him. He's like, I know punk bitch. I know this. I know that. I'm tired of people calling me this. Blah, blah, blah. The tough guy thing. Cool. He leaves. Stu is fucking out. He was out for I don't know what they say, 8 minutes or some shit like that, or 13 minutes.
He just got assaulted.
Assaulted, premeditated. And everyone was like, That's fucking premeditated murder. That's what he should be charged with. This guy's
attempted.
This guy's a fucking animal. It'd be one thing if they were backstage, he hits him and then immediately gives him a receipt backstage. That's one thing. Fine. Are you fucking should you have hit him? No. Whatever. But I think people will get that. The fact that he was backstage, whatever happened. He apologized to him. He accepted it and then went out and just sat there on stream saying, this is what I'm going to do. It's sorry, you just fucked yourself.
Yeah.
Now, the whole fallout from this is UFC lifetime banned him. It's
yep.
You're not coming to here, Bellator, whatever. You're done. So his UFC
Gone.
career is dead.
Out the fucking way. His MMA career.
Well, I mean, he could probably still go to like somewhere in Japan or something. I don't know who the fuck knows, but so that's dead. WWE, who is actually this ex-pro or whatever fucking Knox, that was a subsidiary of WWE. They were like Rikishi. It was like a developmental place. Like they'd get other wrestlers come up. They'd sign them to NXT. They'd do their run there. WWE cut ties with them. Like, sorry,
Rajah Jackson.
No, with Rikishi and his organization.
They
just
cut
ties with them.
Wow.
I'm like, well, they probably did that just to save face and be like, I don't have anything to do with that one. So
Yeah,
I kind of get that.
Hold on really quick. I want to see this video.
All right.
Yeah, that was a good hard hit.
Right, it's rough. And
He's still going.
Yeah, and it's wild that nobody jumped in immediately. Like, see if you can find, I don't know if it's in that video, see if you can find the one where he's running his mouth after they left, and he's just walking in his white shirt, and be like, "I ain't no bitch, I ain't no punk." He's doing his little fucking whatever. What's funny is that all that, like, it's funny, but all that, the whole, if you step back and look at everything that transpired, you could sum it up like this. Rajah Jackson just fucked up his entire life, his career, and everything you want to do because some 12-year-olds are running their mouth about him.
Yep.
You fucking idiot.
First of all, I want to say that I wish I was up Joe, but basically, Joe wouldn't have been like,
I'm trying to find a video after.
But going further, so let's continue on with this. So UFC legend Rampage Jackson has cut contact with his son Rajah and called for the MMA fighter to be jailed for brutally attacking and hospitalizing a professional wrestler. Jackson, 47, says he hasn't spoken with his 25-year-old son due to the vicious assault on August 23rd when Rajah disrupted a Knox X-Pro's Knox Experience event in California and beat wrestler Psycho Stu unconscious. I don't talk to Rajah no more, Jackson told the whatever show. I talked to him on Wednesday. I talked to him. I heard his story and I heard some stuff. And then after I learned a whole lot of more stuff.
Typical UFC fighter talk.
Okay. I learned stuff and then I learned more stuff. He dishonored my name, Jackson said. I know he's my fucking son. I'm not cutting him off for forever. I just haven't talked to him. I talked to him after this shit happened and he hid the fact that he did this shit and, put my other kids at danger based off of what other people said. I just can't talk to him right now. Since then, I guess he's kind of... Rampage Jackson has kind of, like, changed his tone. Psycho Stu, yeah, he was released from the hospital. He made, like, a full fucking recovery. He has no recollection of what happened. But he made a full... I was like, this guy's a fucking tank. Like, I thought he was going to be dead after that. And he's like, oh, fuck. Ow. Bullshit.
Did I get laid?
Yeah. Yeah. Geez.
Has Rajah said anything?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Stage fight turned into a bloody battle. Stu. All right, so this one that him calling him to be jailed is from a day ago. So it sounds like he went from I don't know what happened to he's definitely needs to do time to what had happened. I guess there was a bunch like Rampage claimed there was a bunch of racist threats and everything to him. So then he kind of sided with his son. He blamed Psycho. He was like, "Well, Psycho Stu was drunk and he should have did what he did, and he was asking for it." I'm like, "What the fuck? Victim blaming? What's going on here?" And then after, but now he's like, "Well, he needs to be in jail." It's like he's bipolar. You see, a pro wrestler MMA Da-da-da-da-da. No, I don't have anything on Raja. Let's see. No. I think this is it. Yeah, this is right after it happened.
I understand that, but now I can't make it up. He's in the ring last night, bro.
My bad. He's in the ring. He's like almost dead. My bad. Like, talk about brain rot.
Dude, you're winded after that? You are not going to make it in the MMA.
See, that wasn't the...
Oh, wait, you're not allowed in the MMA world. The dude could fucking show up at your doorstep tonight, within the hour and beat my fucking ass for one in my mouth. But in the same breath, you know what? You're a piece of shit, dude.
Well, I guess Psycho Stu's going to file charges against him.
Good, he should.
Sue the shit out of him. So, I mean, if that happens to you and you happen to survive, you can do the same. I mean, look at it this way. If it runs the same path, you won't remember anything happening once you wake up in a few days.
I'll wake up in an hour. Be fine.
Whoa. You'd be like Homer Simpson when he boxed. Just takes a bunch of shots.
Did I win? You're still alive.
Yes.
Did I win?
It's a win in my book. Yeah. So, what's going to happen to him? I don't know. Charges are going to be filed. I did see that. I don't
As
know
they
exactly
should be.
what. Yeah. Oh, that was something that went with it. And this is like... Let's see if I can... Yeah, here we go. So, after this has happened, this is, I think, like earlier this week, something like that I saw. I'm like, what the fuck? So, Raja Jackson was booked for an upcoming independent wrestling event. This is after it all happened. Danger Pro Wrestling. The now infamous son of Rampage Jackson is now coming up to making an appearance at an upcoming event. Stay tuned for opponent announcement and date. An opponent? He's fucking facing somebody. So that sounds to me like one of those indie events that just tries to go for shock value. Look, we piss on each other. It's a loser leaves town match after you get pissed on. But they hire Raja. It's like, oh, fuck. There's some notoriety around that name now. That's got to suck for Raja. It's like, hey, you just beat the shit out of someone for real, and he didn't even see it coming. You're supposed to be a UFC fighter. And then your reaction is, oh, God, he's like half dead in the ring. My bad. But they book him for an appearance.
They're going to meatloaf his ass, and you know what I'm talking about. FAW?
Oh, God.
They're going to meatloaf his ass. I saw that video. I saw that video back in the Sly Tie days.
That poor loopy guy. I think completely unrelated to anything. I think he got caught jerking off in a band room in Fort Fonda. Now, that was purely speculation. I don't know if that's a real story or not, but that was going
He
around.
was probably one of those guys.
Yeah.
You're picturing it.
He's a trombone player. He plays the sliding trombone. Aww. Everyone, hey, you're pretty good at that.
This chair helps. Surprisingly. It makes it so easy.
Did you...
Did I want... you guys have to be there, Washington Street.
Did you hear about the new video game coming out?
Which one?
Take Us North.
No.
No?
Interesting.
It looks pretty good.
I'm curious.
I'll read it. Hold on.
You read, I'll watch.
Asmongold and Take Us North game controversy explained. Twitch and Kick streamer Zach Asmongold has once again garnered attention on social media after a game developer supposedly deactivated its official X account after he reacted to its Gamescom 2025 announcement. Why is I got fucking 800 there?
Oh my god!
In a YouTube video titled "The Illegal Immigrant Simulator is Insane," Asmon watched a segment from the Gamescom Congress live stream in which Anima Interactive's Carl Reese discussed the game's Take Us North.
Anima Interactive is a socially conscious indie game studio with video games as the largest entertainment medium in the world. We believe in the immense untapped opportunity for interactive media to ignite positive cultural and social changes. Our debut project, our original project, Take Us North, is an interactive narrative experience inspired by real-world stories that immerses its audience in the poignant, I did say that right, journeys of migrants and asylum seekers on their way to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. The reason I said, what the fuck, right out the gate was because right before we started reading, Take Us North, an interactive narrative that follows the journeys of migrants and asylum seekers on their way to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. What?
Providing,
fuck you!
Providing context about the Take Us North was about...
Pause. By the way, that's where I found this article. Look in the upper left corner.
Kickstarter for Android.
It's a GoFundMe.
Yeah. So my name is Carla Reese. My pronouns are she, her. It's funny, when I was watching Asmon talk about this, he plays a video and the first line is, my name is Carla Reese. My pronouns are she, her. Asmon goes, fuck you. And yeah, I run a little indie studio called Anima. No. Interactive. We're developing Take Us North, which is about migration across the U.S.-Mexico border, which is obviously a very relevant and heavy-hitting topic. But that's why we found it important to talk about now and share a little bit about the behind the scenes and the development of the project, because it's very deeply rooted in research. Given how sensitive and complex and nuanced the subject matter is, we want to make sure that we are telling these stories authentically, and that we are, researching our goal and trying to shift hearts and minds around this.
You know what? Fucking make the game. I want to buy it. And then I'm going to go join ICE, because now I've got a walkthrough guide on how to catch these fuckers.
Well, here's the thing. I'm like, this game might actually do well for all the fucking wrong reasons. Because I'm like, as I'm like reading it, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, is there going to be a multiplayer? Like, could we be online and be like, hey, you're going to be on the migrant team, kind of like Friday the 13th, hide and seek, right? And I'll be on ICE, and I'm going to fucking find you.
Ah.
I think it would do great.
It's like if fucking Border Control just got a game genie.
Like, if they do this right, this game could be fucking huge. Not for the reason they want to, but think of it this way. All the people... we'll make it simple. On the left, we'll play the migrants. I'm going to beat them. And all the people on the right will play as ICE. And like, let's see how good you are at this game. And then the fucking lobbies are going to crash all the time because I can't handle 750,000 fucking players at one time on. Because that's what these numbers are going to be. Helldivers 2, what? Xbox just joined Helldivers 2, but everyone left because they're playing Take Us North.
Oh, God. I want to play this game. Oh, look, a cliffside. Well, I'm seeking asylum.
Here we go. This isn't a game, it's propaganda. Asmongold reacts to Carl Reese explaining what the Take Us North game is all about. While reacting to Enema in an active segment during the Gamescom Congress livestream, showcasing Take Us North, Asmongold voiced his discontent with the project, describing it as propaganda. Are they going to research the way the illegal immigrants steal identities of American citizens and then claim the benefits illegally? I wonder if they're going to talk about that. Oh, geez, yeah, this isn't a game, it's propaganda. Of course, obviously it is. Wouldn't that be something?
I become more rich and successful in the game as an illegal immigrant, as a criminal migrant, than I do as an American citizen who's doing right by the government.
Wait, a few moments later, Asmon commented on Carl Reese's claims that Americans are reductive to Mexicans by saying that they're just stealing jobs. He goes, they are. It's a fact. They're stealing the jobs. They're creating more traffic. They're overloading social systems. They're stealing people's identities to get government benefits. They steal, obviously, a bunch of other different types of entitlement programs like food stamps, etc. They also do jobs for cents on the dollar that should be made for Americans, or they should be improved by automation instead of relying on illegals as a working class of people. The reason why people think this is because it's the reason why people think this is because it's true. Yeah, and then they Anima reportedly deactivated his social media account after Asmon reacted to it. He just fucking tanked the whole game. Oh, Zach,
good.
There were such possibilities, and you had to fucking. The company behind Take Us North deactivated their Twitter account. Asmon dropped a video reaction to the game about migrants, asylum seekers, but the former
migrants.
The former OTK One True King member responded, "You could say they self-deported." Elon Musk eventually chimed in on the matter, asking the Twitch streamer if Microsoft was funding Anima Interactive. Is Microsoft really funding this company? Asmon replied to his ex post, "I'm actually not sure. I don't think it's direct funding, but maybe from a VC. That's a couple of levels removed from Microsoft. Instead of a most cynical evaluation equals funded by a group that works with someone at MC or Xbox to launch their dumb ideas without managing the Microsoft brand." As of writing, Anima Interactive has not issued a statement regarding the recent situation. Like, just obviously, this CEO or whatever she is, what's her name? Kara, whatever.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
She's completely out of touch with like social media and the way the social media landscape has morphed or switched direction the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Because if she had any clue, she would have kept this quiet and kind of let the I don't even know if that would work, but she would kind of let the people that would look for a game like this find it on their own.
The Game Boys.
Sort of. But the problem is, even if she did that, because doing the way she did and just being like, oh, this is what we're doing, you had to have known. Streamers, gamers alike, they're going to see this at this convention, whatever it is, and they're going to be like, exactly what we just did. It's like,
you're not playing the game right. Stop throwing the people off the cliff.
Yeah.
My character, shut up.
GTA. But you had to know that was going to happen. She clearly did not. But even in doing...
she did. But she expected a much more fucking stronger backing from the fucking people in blue. Not the blue people. Not the people in blue. The blue people.
Yeah. But even so, that just goes to show you even more. It's like, this is delusional reality they're living in, because they're like, oh, there's a lot more of us than there are of you. Like, I don't think so. But I think even if she did that, the quiet route still would have been found. Still, people.
Yeah, but at least at that point, if she had kept her fucking mouth shut, at least at that point, you know what would have happened? It would have been one of those games to, hey, new headline, controversial game making the rounds. Not sure if this platform is not gonna suppose it. Now you've got these people, the quiet game. You got these people commenting, the left and the right, the good and the bad. going in on this game, having played it and experienced it because they had to find it for themselves. You got people that support it, people that don't. Now, you've got one of those, what's the word I'm thinking of? Forbidden fruits. Where here you are, you hear about it, that controversial, that PlayStation's talking about kicking it off their fucking service because they don't want to advertise it. Let me go buy it before they do that so I can check it out and see what it is. Oh, Charlie, get this game. Now, this fucking Anima, they've already got our money in their pockets. They've already made the money. It's one of those, it either fucking crashes and burns because eventually enough people play it and they're like, no. Or
if Asmon didn't cover it, I would have no idea it even existed.
Until you heard about a article on the fucking headline Google or something like that. Controversial game.
Like, because there's game articles all the time.
TikTok. I might have seen it on TikTok. I sent it to you. Yo, check this out, dude.
On TikTok, maybe I would have. But I'm not even really on TikTok a lot anymore. But maybe if it was something on like YouTube Shorts or TikTok. But I think even I don't read game news normal. I just don't. Like every now and again, something will pop up and I'll be like, oh, what's that? But most of the time, I don't.
I keep up.
Try to. It went outside of that little world that she was in, and it just went everywhere. It was kind of. You remember when Baba Booey threw out the first pitch of the Mets game, and when Howard Stern was good, and it went you throw out the first pitch of the Mets game, and even him way back, it was like 2008. And he throws it out. It's a fuck up, and he's like, all right, the place only holds 50,000 people. So those people say it, they laugh at him. And the everyone on the show would laugh at him, but that would be it. But then what happened is when they threw out the pitch after they interviewed Gary, and then they showed the pitch on air. Wow, that was a crazy pitch. Let's take a look at it. And when they did that, it went outside the Howard Stern universe to the whole fucking world. That's what just happened to this lady. It's like, all right, this is in my universe. Some people are going to be like, oh, that's fucking stupid. Other people that are going to buy the game be like, oh, I'll do my part to help the immigrants by playing a video game. All right. But then, streamers and everyone get a hold of it, specifically Zach. And in typical Zach fashion, and his fucking fan base, which is rabid, they just tore it up, and then I see it and be like, this could be a blast. Not for the reasons they think it's going to be a blast, but it could be a fun. I wonder if you get Dynamite in the game as ice. I don't know. But and now I don't know what's going to happen with it. Because now it's like,
I would find the first convertible car I could in that game.
They gotta
put the top down and take the fucking criminal migrant female that's 27 years old to a back alley.
Pay her 100 and then get your 18 back.
I know.
That's the way it works.
Because of the assistance. She'd already mailed it back to her family.
That's right. Oh, geez, PayPal.
Venmo, Cash App.
Yeah, Give, Send, Go. Cheaper. Have you heard of Lil Tay? Okay, this is
the fact that you said Lil Tay. I'm assuming a rapper.
No. All right, so Lil Tay there's a big controversy over this. And
it's a girl.
Yeah, it made me go, what the fuck? This when I get more into it, you're gonna probably be like, what? So, Lil Tay, I'll read this article and I'll fucking Tarantino it and go backwards, all right? So, Lil Tay says, any woman over 25 working 9 to 5 is a failure. Family disowned her over OnlyFans, okay? So, Lil Tay made an OnlyFans. What?
Let's find it.
Oh, you're going to look up the Only... that's on,
Not really.
That's on you, all right. Former child rapper who claims to have broken a record after launching her OnlyFans page on her 18th birthday says all women should get on the platform. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? Lil Tay continues to make waves after launching her OnlyFans on her 18th birthday earlier this month and claiming to have set a new record surpassing Bad Barbie.
Bad Baby.
Oh, yeah, Bad Baby. Okay, whatever. No, I don't. By earning $1 million in her first 3 hours. Now she says all women should be doing this. The teen, in fact, took it a step further by proclaiming in an Instagram video over the weekend, if you're over the age of 25 and you're still working 9 to 5, you are a failure. She went on to explain how she sees it, adding, by then you should have already made your bag. And ladies, every single one of you should drop the link like me, literally just make your bag. Who gives a fuck what everybody thinks? Screw your family. The former child rapper went on to claim that her own family had disowned her for the decision to launch her adult on the adult platform, saying, they don't talk to me anymore. They don't fuck with me. Boasting the financial success she claims the site has given her in a few short weeks, Lil Tay said of her family, who gives a shit? I can literally buy their whole life if I wanted to. I'm good. After her OnlyFans launched, Lil Tay's father, Chris Hope, told TMZ that's he's not aware of any porn or nudity on her page, but he's not planning to monitor it regardless. He said that as an adult, she can make her own decisions, adding, I am sure she's going to be successful in whatever she decides to do. As for his thoughts about it, he told the outlet it's not his place to judge her, and he only has love for his daughter. Although he's aware some people won't approve no matter what she does. In her video, Lil Tay also shares her thoughts on higher education, which is definitely in line with her thoughts about family and anyone criticizing her OnlyFans career. Fuck education. She said, because Harvard was never going to make me 8 figures. That's why I dropped out, and I dropped the link instead. Lil Tay doubled down on her insistence that every woman should be following her path to choose. In her post caption as well, which read, every girl should drop a link. Commenters were certainly mixed in their reaction, with some of them pushing back hard against her hot take. So being a doctor means I'll be a failure, wrote one commenter, while another replied, sorry girl, but I'm going to college. Being a nurse means I'm a failure, wrote another. Worked 8 to 5 outpatient, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, you get the idea of who she is now, okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at her photo, like Lil Tay, and
okay, so
like that is what people are going crazy for.
I guess. Here's the thing, and I think I have it still here. So
yeah, okay.
The controversy with this,
Lil Tay's father speaks out after his daughter's OnlyFans debuts.
I don't even know if this is the main controversy, but this is through hearing about the whole thing that went down. This is what I got from it, and I'm like, this is the part where I'm not, I guess, stuck on. I'm like, what the fuck? So, Lil Tay has this career. She was like this child streamer, like wherever she was, LinkedIn, Twitch, I don't know, whatever the fuck. And she rapped and did whatever, and she had a following, like, all the way through, obviously. And to turn 18, open an OnlyFans, and all of a sudden make $1 million. So the first thing that comes up is like, well, hold on, like, if she, like, I guess it was like 12:01 midnight, she turns 18, boom, drops her OnlyFans. Like, so here's the weird part. It's like,
you
okay,
shot how much content in 1 minute?
Yeah, that's it. I'm like, so these pictures, this is where it's like, this is a weird area, because like, okay, you opened this here, but like, who's to say this stuff wasn't fucking done up a week ago when you weren't of age? So that puts you in a weird position. And, you know, that's like, oh, that's, as a consumer, you're like, I would think you'd be like, well, is this right? Is this not right? I think most of the people are like, oh, who the fuck cares? 18. Here's where it gets weird to me. Let's see. Okay. There were pre-orders. Wait till you hear the fucking pre-orders. All right? 2025, she just turns 18. Lil Tay, okay,
Name, Claire,
born my fucking birthday, confirmed she launched her OnlyFans turning 18. Okay. She also mentioned she had pre-orders since 2018. So 2018, 7 years ago.
She was 11.
11-year-old. Pre-orders for her OnlyFans. What the fuck? 11 years old. Pre-orders for OnlyFans. That's where I'm like, hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah. The pre-order she refers to began in 2018, at the time when she was widely reported to be around 9 years old. Though
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, yeah, 7 years. No, wait a second. If
No.
she was 9 in 2018, or even around 9, which means 10,
Oh, all right. So
it's 7 years. She's 17.
Though there has been public confusion about her exact age at the time, when she officially released OnlyFans in 2025, right after turning 18, the pre-orders had accumulated over a span of approximately 7 years. See, this is wouldn't that be something if she isn't 18 and she lied about her age? The pre-orders were when she was 9. Now, maybe not. Maybe this is just fucking wrong. It's ChatGPT, that you always double check your shit. But it goes even further back that she's not. Think of it this year or this way: 1 year older than my daughter. 9. Now, even if it's not 9, fine. It's 11. And if she's 18, whatever now. Pre-orders from 11. That's where I'm like, who the fuck? But to me, I'm like, that should be what's his face? Henson. Chris Henson's like, listen, you have a fucking laundry list here.
Hi, how you doing? Chris Hansen. Can I ask why you're here?
Pre-orders. Like, there's your
So
list.
here, okay, hold on a second. Now, I'm not trying to victim blame here, okay? But there is something. I guess I got to be the one to say it.
All right.
Between the ages of 9 and 11, she was already declaring she was going to make an OnlyFans and do porn.
Evidently.
Is that why Daddy supports her? Because he realized at an early enough age he fucking failed.
Daddy's not a victim. He's a subscriber. Sorry, Howard or Hank or Phyllis or whatever your name is. Like,
Listen, if your name's Howard, I'm going to be pretty stern with you right now. You're a piece of shit.
he got canceled.
What? For what?
They canceled his show. Now, I don't mean like the normal, like, oh, this guy got canceled for this and that. Like we've talked about over the last 3 years, like that. No. Sirius canceled his show. Like legitimate, he got canceled.
Oh, hey, your show's run the course. We're done. We're not signing on.
Evidently. Let's see. Howard Stern. Deep. It's from Sirius. It comes to Howard Stern's fate and Sirius XM appears the rumors. Da-da-da-da. Quarter platform. Oh, maybe they're just not renewing.
Have you tasted this?
No.
Is it bad?
The taste? I don't know. Let me know.
I don't want to find out. I want to know if somebody has.
I think they're just not going to renew him.
Yeah, I like the Colbert Report.
I mean, he's
From
70.
the Colbert Show.
He's 71.
Yeah, well, no, same thing they did with Colbert. They let him finish his season, and they didn't renew the show.
All right, so here, overview is he's not been definitively canceled, but his future beyond 2025 is uncertain as his contract with SiriusXM is set to expire at the end of the year. While UK tabloid initially reported that the show would not be renewed, the XM officials have stated that they are confident a deal will be reached. Stern himself also postponed his return to the air in early September to address the rumors, but the show's status remains pending a new agreement. So nobody fucking knows yet. I think he's going to do the same thing Don Imus did and just stay on the air until death.
Or he says something about a sports team that he shouldn't.
Maybe he subscribed to Lil Tay. think of it this way.
I am
you remember?
Imus,
Yeah.
dead or alive.
Yeah. You remember back in the 90s? Like 90s and the like early 2000s when Howard would always talk about the Olsen twins? Oh, I can't wait till they turn. They were like fucking 12.
Yeah, but
Go ahead, explain that one away.
I'm not trying to explain it away. Someone like Howard Stern, who's a shock jock,
Right.
making a comment of that nature on that kind of a platform to generate shock and awe, I could understand maybe not taking it seriously, maybe going, "Hey Howard, you've pushed the envelope, but you're talking about 12-year-old girls. You might want to dial it back." But who the fuck are these people that have been pre-ordering since she was 11, 9 to 11 years old?
Well, yeah. I'm not comparing it on the same level as this, but that's the same flavor.
Oh, definitely the same flavor.
No, this
But here's the thing.
is a whole other level in and of itself.
Here's the thing, though. Do we know for sure? Like, I'm not trying to defend Howard Stern. I'm really not. I'm trying to look at it from all the angles. Did he make it in jest? Was he joking around? Or
Who knows?
in that room, did Robin Quivers go, "Why is he masturbating under the desk while he's making a comment about the Olsen twins while they're 12 years old?"
No, Robin would have been like, oh, there he goes again.
Probably. But still, the context of what he was saying solely depended on his reaction and his, I guess, backing of it.
A character.
If he meant it with all earnest, then yeah, the fucker should have been shot on the spot. I'll say that all day, every day. But if he was saying it as a joke, okay, buddy, I get it. You're the shock jock. You try to go for awe, and you got it. But that's a little much. If these people are like, who the fuck pre-orders an 11-year-old's fucking OnlyFans? No, they should all be taken out back and shot. Just saying.
Yeah, around 11 or 12, that's when like a lot of the comments were made. I remember the rumored countdown to the Olsen twins turning 18.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was a thing.
No?
No, dead ass.
No, I during the show is so here's one. Stern on the Olsen twins, quote, "Now normally I don't look at 13-year-olds and sexualize them, but I don't about these two pieces of ass. They're growing up so perfect." Maybe it's just a character. I suppose it could be, construed the wrong way.
Like I said, in his time as a shock jock, okay, you're gonna say a lot of shit to generate a response. Sometimes some shit shouldn't be said, but is said.
Yeah.
Now, like I said before, if he was joking, okay, we get it. You're a shock jock. Too much. If he's being honest and he's talking about wanting to bang two 13-year-olds, put a fucking bullet in him, please. Give me the gun. I'll do it for you.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so no one knows what's going to happen with Howard. He fell from grace anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really watch Howard Stern anymore. No, I don't know. Not since the late 2000s. I dipped out around 09, 10, something like that, and I was like,
Yeah, when he left the radio, I was done.
his first few years on Satellite's fucking awesome. I mean, it was hilarious. And then I just, unrelated to the climate now, I just stopped listening. I was like, I don't know, whatever.
No, I didn't have satellite radio, and none of my friends were rich enough to have it. So
I sound like my fucking buddy at work. He's like, that's what rich people do. No, man, you just buy a new vehicle. It comes with satellite radio, and every twice a year or something, you get like a week for free around the holidays.
Yeah.
I think Memorial Day and Christmas, and sometimes you get it from Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas. And like, whoa, boy, that's awesome.
Nope.
I think that's right. I got to fucking cancel a subscription to. I got a 3 months free on.
Oh, I thought it was a pre-order. You were
Here.
trying to cancel.
Oh yeah, I got. 3 months free on that.
It's
No,
still there. Shut up.
Let's take some smelling salts. Ooh,
Oh God.
that one went into my brain. It went.
God.
I felt it go whoop.
All I can remember is here. Don't put it.
And that was stronger. That stuff.
Ah, yeah.
First stuff was like wowzers. This is different though. This is like, I think the other stuff was like $25 a bottle, and this was like 11. I need to get the $50 fucking bottle. The stuff that's probably the same stuff that Rogan gets. The stuff that you don't even you take it out of the package, or like not even out of the package. You just like take it out of the box. It's in the package. He's like, oh, I can already smell it. That's the stuff.
That's the one. Wake up 3 hours later. You ready for the podcast? How long have I been out?
He's floating.
It's Thursday.
Oh my God, Raja Jackson. That's what they call that smelling salts. They call it the Raja. That's what'll happen. In the meantime, I don't think.
Take us north.
No, I don't think I'm.
Oh yeah, okay.
Wonder if it's ever gonna come out. I don't know. Have you jumped on Helldivers?
It's got to permeate through the blockage. Mm-hmm. Once it goes, oh, it won't go away.
It's like giving a homeless guy change.
Yeah. Oh God.
Get away from me, you.
Yeah, I have. Saw a Hive Lord.
150,000 health. You can kill them. It's about 20-minute process. It is an achievement, though. Here's the fucking kicker. You only get like 222 XP for killing it. I was like, this should be a fucking 1,000 XP at least. But, and it's a team effort.
The video I watched.
You have to bring everything.
Because I saw it pop up. I go, yep, nope, left. We were on our last Helldiver anyway. We weren't going to make it. So I just quit. I watched the video. I'm like, huh.
It's
4 exos are tearing into this thing. And the video is like 7 minutes long.
Yeah. It's a trip. It's a trip. Really what you need to do everyone's bringing exosuits, you bring both of them. Because then you throw one down and you start using it, and you run out of your ammo, then you get out and you throw the other, like the rocket machine gun one, and you just use it. And then when you get done with that, I think it's like a 5-minute cooldown or 7-minute, one or the other. You have your externals, your ET or EATs, or whatever you got, spear, whatever you got to hit it. Use that, throw another cooldown, jump into your mech. It's just a fucking process. But boy, I didn't expect. I knew about the Roach Dragon. I knew that. I didn't know anything about a fucking Hive Lord till I saw it. But even though, like, when the rumors were like,
so veiny.
if you saw the Hive Lords in the first Helldivers, they were only a little taller than the Bile Titans in the second ones.
Yeah.
So when I was expecting a Helldiver, I was thinking, like, you remember in the Super Nintendo Star Wars game?
Which one?
The first one, Super Star Wars,
yes.
Super Nintendo. Like, the awesome ones that are fucking ridiculously hard. When you get to the end of the first level, it's a Sarlacc pit, the worm.
Yeah.
I was expecting, like, a Hive Lord to be that big. Like, in comparison. I'm like, yeah, it'll be big. But not fucking Godzilla size. Like, that thing came out like, what the hell is that thing? It's like, I'm like, oh my God. So then it's like, here you are on those maps where the Hive Lord's going around outside. Fuck, it's fucking y'all up. Because it lands on you, it spits all over on you. It's like a fucking weekend.
Penis.
What? It's like a weekend back in college. And spitting all over me. Oh, it's on me. So
It's in my mouth. What the fuck?
it burns.
Tastes like asparagus.
Oh, it's green too. So there's all that going on, and then mind you still have all the fucking, not only the predator strain, but the new what do they call them? I can't remember the strain.
The rupture
Yes.
things. Yes.
Yeah. So you have them fucking the predator strains, which are faster, the rupture, whatever, they're going underground, and then the regular ones are all fucking running at you anyway. So it's like shit. I deal with all this, or I go into the caves, which is just fucking all that shit in the caves, and you can't run in any direction. You're hopefully bottlenecking them. And taking arc weapons on those, it doesn't work. It's the first time I've taken arc weapons on the bug or illuminate front and be like, this doesn't fucking work. Not the way it usually does, where I can be like, I can solo level 10 and die once, twice, maybe. And this, I brought my normal loadout for fucking bugs, and I had like 7 fucking deaths. Like, oh my god. Like, because of everything going on, like, just every direction. And bugs are notorious for flanking. It's like, that's what they do. Or they cut you off from the group. If you ever notice that, if you're trying to get back and you go and you got a bug like crab walking in front of you, stopping you, you fucking asshole. I don't know how the players out there with regular ARs and like operate with reloading, because I took the new Halo,
The submachine gun.
the
rifle.
the AR.
The AR. Yep.
I took that and I'm like, it's okay. It does decent damage, but reloading, too much time for me. I was like, this is wasting too much time. I don't like reloading weapons. That's why I take the Blitzer. It's like it stunts. It's got great stun on it. It's short range, short medium, so you can get things right in front of you. Because the arc thrower
Up close is shot.
Yeah, as monstrous as it is, if you have anything within like just a 3 meter radius around you, forget it. Just it doesn't work. Well, in the caves, that happens all the fucking time. So unless you are controlling exactly where they are, like in the extraction points that are sometimes in the caves, except like the open spot, forget it. The thing's useless.
I should have taken a screenshot and sent it to you, but yesterday I got on for a match going into the caves, and literally I saw 3 guys. We were all together. The 2 guys go in. Second guy goes around, comes back a minute later. I'm kind of hanging out with the engines. He runs in. I go, fuck it. Let's go check it out. So I followed in. I see the bugs coming. I also now imagine this is the tunnel. Bugs are all here coming. I'm here. I see 1 character. I see 2 character. I see 3 character. And I'm like, I had just bought the stratagem. No, the ship upgrade for the arc.
Oh, so it's like it goes
extra. I'm like, I literally, bugs are coming. I'm like, touchpad. Sorry. In advance. Send. Zoom. 27 kill streak within a matter of 10 seconds. 27, 30. Boom. Teammate killed. Boom. Teammate killed. Boom. Teammate killed. I just stayed in the mouth and kept shooting it.
See, you're one of the ones where I was like, and this happened. Not so much with the arc thrower, but they got that rover, the arc rover, whatever it's called. I used that, and I died more from that thing than I did anything else. Because like the rover, the laser one.
Yep.
That'll hit you all the time.
Oh yeah.
It fucking hurts. The dog breath. I mean, you run into that, whatever.
I don't use the rovers anymore.
Well, the dog breath on like those fronts, like in the gloom, it works great because it confuses them. So as soon as you start to get like just swarmed, I mean, the caustic damage from the toxin is not as strong as it used to be, but the big perk is it confuses them all. Yeah. So they could all be barreling at you, they get sprayed, and all of a sudden they're going in different directions, attacking each other and fucking, which is great. It's like football, opens up a hole and you can bolt. So that's what I use on that front a lot. But I got the rover again, and I started using that again because I tried the arc one, and that thing, it's it's a regular.
Arc thrower.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but for every, well, it doesn't take you into consideration. Put it that way. So
None of the
bugs,
rovers
and you
do.
just have no. But the problem is with everything else, you get hit, and you can move. Not the arc one, because it's one shot kills unless you have the 95% arc ammo. So I went through one match with it. I was like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be God of Thunder here. Got the Blitzer, the arc thrower, the fucking Tesla towers. Get fucked. I did.
Where's that picture?
Oh my god. Yeah. Whatever it is over there.
With the booty cheeks?
That thing just annihilated me. I was like, my fucking stupid drone hates me. So I used it once and I was like, I'm done. Maybe another time I'll go through and try to figure out like the pattern of it so I can get good with. But like, now's not the time. Now, not in the gloom. Because I got so much other shit to look for. But that thing fires about once every 4 times you throw your arc thrower. That's about the time frame on it. So it's great, and it works for crowd control as long as it's in front of you. So as long as it doesn't turn, you're against a wall, and it's not going to turn behind you and hit you by accident. It's all right.
All I get pictures. The game freezes. No,
Yeah.
You know those videos, the sound. Ah, ah.
That's yeah. But it's the whole thing is just, it's brutal now. And this is the first time because I know an Xbox player that I work with, and I told him, I'm like, I always play on 10. And I go, this is the first time I've gone on 10, and it feels like fucking 12. Like, it's a whole nother level. Like, well, I like the chaos, so. And then he asked me, he's like, what are they planning on like bringing it to? I go, well, the first Helldivers went up to level 15. God help us. Can you imagine level 15? Holy fuck. It's just swarms of Bile Titans everywhere. Like, you drop in a map, and it's Factory Striders. Nothing but Factory Striders. There's no Scorch, what are they calling the incendiary fucking whatever, the fire fucking robots there. There's no Hulks. There's no anything else. Just Factory Striders.
All with
You
titty
land in,
faces taped to their heads.
and it's, oh my god. And there's 40 Factory Striders just coming at you. Like, oh god, where's those booty cheeks? Because mine are definitely getting decimated by these AT-AT motherfuckers.
Hey, asshole, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just getting the clapping sound going before our cheeks get it. Clap them cheeks.
But, yeah. So if they ever go to 15, I'm like, oh my god. If it's ever, like, if this is any indication of what level 11 will be, like in the gloom,
God.
like a level normal 15 is just going to be off the wall. I can't wait.
What's it going to be called?
Fuck
10 is suicide.
It's going to be called Fuck You. No, 7 is suicide. 10 is super hell dive. It goes, what is it? It's like, it's, I can't even remember what 1 is. And it's like easy, medium.
Hold on.
I think medium is 3, hard. What's impossible? There's like impossible. I know 7's suicide. I think 8 is impossible. 9's hell dive. 10 is super hell dive. I can't remember what 6 is. Insane or fuck you or something. I don't know.
Ranging from trivial
Yes, trivial
1.
1. Easy's
shit.
2, right?
Hold on. Easy, medium, challenging,
Yep.
hard,
Right.
extreme,
Yes.
suicide, impossible, hell dive, super hell dive.
Yeah, and then 11 will be mega hell dive.
15 will be
Get fucked.
Epstein.
Yeah. Now 15 will be Diddy, for sure. 15 will be Will Smith and Diddy. Diddy Smith. Oh my god.
It's just a giant fucking Diddy, P. Diddy and Epstein walking at you. Terminated.
Oh, bugs.
Oh. It's a hive lord.
It's spitting on me. Take it down. That's what it's gonna be.
It tastes like baby oil and sadness.
And then on the bot front, it'll be Gyro Bill Cosby. Puddin' pop. His head rotating fucking this way.
Bill Cosby for the automatons. Diddy.
And the Illuminate will
No,
be...
Illuminate will be Epstein. Diddy will be the Terminids.
No, the Illuminate's got to be an alien. An illegal one, probably.
Chavo Guerrero.
The Guerreros weren't illegal. They were wrestlers. I mean, they did break the law rules and whatnot a lot, but whatever. Oh, yeah, I got Jaws Unleashed on PS2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, I haven't had that. It was like $6 on eBay.
Fuck yeah.
So I got that. 'Cause I have a save file from way back in the day because I beat it. And,
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
yeah.
Good thing you got the case.
Oh, damn it! I got bamboozled again! Take that, throw it in the pile of fucking cases. That's the 6th time it's happened. One day I'll look inside.
That's cool.
Yeah. On that note,
Bye.
I have to. Actually, I gotta take a piss. My new plates are coming. I got work to do. Leather, but that's tomorrow. Fuck! Bye. Bye. Say hi.